What up, family? Listen, it's your favorite twins back in the building again, y'all. We are super excited. It's your girl, Real Talk with Shenita, and your girl,
Katrice.
yes, her story, his story in the building, y'all. Thank you for tuning in on today. Thank you to all our followers, y'all. Listen, shouts out to Lyles Media Group Studio. Come on, hand clap, woo, woo, woo. Our homie, our brother Fontaine Lyles is in the building doing what he do, y'all. Listen, it's season 2, sis. It's season what? 2. Deuces. Real Talk with Shenita HerStory, his story with Katrice J. Y'all, we in the building today, coming to you live at effect, talking about what it is time. Sis, it's what?
Sis, it's time to heal.
It is time to heal. Listen,
Yes.
so we super excited about sis. It's time to heal, y'all. My sis, none other than the great Katrice Johnson, y'all. God laid this on her heart many years ago, and so sis is here, finally getting to this place of sis. It's time to heal. Tell us how this came about and this brunch and what we doing here on today.
Yes. So first off, the brunch. So we're having a Sis It's Time to Heal brunch. It will be next Sunday, August the 31st. If you're interested, grab your tickets. It's Sis It's Time to Heal on Eventbrite. But yeah, so God laid it on my heart like a few years ago to have a conference entitled Sis It's Time to Heal. And I guess like it's been a couple years, so I guess it wasn't time. There were some things that I still had to like process and truly heal from. And so here I am now in a space where we can launch the Sis It's Time to Heal movement.
Did you say movement?
I did.
Wow, she just stepped out there real big.
I did.
She said, now we can launch Sis It's Time to Heal movement. Okay, she said brunch at first, but ain't it good how God can just transition things in the midst of? So sis, it's time to heal movement. So listen to all our sisters out there. You know, you ready to be set free. You ready to come and get empowered. You ready to come and get inspired. You ready to come and get motivated. Come on out to the Sis It's Time to Heal brunch, turning into Sis It's Time to Heal movement, because that's what we do. We make moves in the building. We make moves.
Yeah, so the brunch, like I said, is August 31st in Rocky Mount. And so we have some great speakers. I put a lot of thought into, so it's not just an event, but it's truly a life-changing experience. And so I put a lot of time, thought, and prayer and preparation into this brunch. I truly believe people will walk away changed. They gonna walk away healed.
That part. She said she put a lot of time. You said time,
Effort, preparation, and prayer.
Time, effort, preparation, and prayer. See, y'all don't know, but you're gonna get to know. I'm a woman of words, and although we say a lot of words with a lot of sentences, it's sometimes just those one words that can so much meaning.
Yeah.
The time she put in it. This is nothing that she did overnight. The
Years.
effort is, I'm gonna do this, and no matter how long it takes,
I'm gonna do the work. I'm gonna heal.
That part. And then you said preparation.
Mm-hmm.
What has your preparation process looked like? I'm not talking about just this last month or two, but I'm talking about in these years that God has prepared you up until now to.
Preparation. So like first off, we go through things in life, and so for me, like I was in a good space. So when God dropped Sis It's Time to Heal, I thought it was about other people. I thought it was about women and empowering women, not realizing that I would go through my own struggles, and that I probably would face probably the lowest place I've been in years, if not probably like the lowest I've been ever in my life. But yeah, so I didn't know. I thought it was for somebody else the whole time. Like it was for me first. Like I'm the first partaker. And so just going through that experience and that encounter, like it was rough. It was hard, but it was necessary, because now I can truly walk out on the other side, and I truly can take a microphone and walk on the stage and say, sis, it's time to heal. And I can say that from a genuine place. and just having my own experiences and things that I've gone through and healed from.
Wow. Preparation and process. How did you process where you are now? What did that process look like? Come on, you know me. We gonna get down in it.
Yeah, cause
we're gonna get down and dirty, baby.
Yeah. So the process, anytime we face challenges, for me, my healing process, I'm gonna just make it personal, keep it personal. So for me, my healing process and the things that I had to heal from, like I went through separation, and I experienced heartbreak. And so initially it was hard because you get used to like having people in your life and just having not just like a partner, but also like a best friend. So when that ends, I guess I went through like the grieving process, like grieving a relationship. So sometimes grief isn't always about death, or death not in the natural, but like death from separation or from a disconnect. And so I went through that. Like I went through a lot. But yeah, so the process, I went through the grieving process, and then God had to remind me of who I am and what I deserve. And I think a lot of times as women, we don't always we think about. And okay,
I was just about to ask you what your shirt say, girl.
Yeah, so we think about the things that we are to other people, and so like here it says, I'm a mother, I'm a daughter, I'm a leader, queen, I'm a woman. And so sometimes we forget that we are women, and we forget ourselves. And so for me, like I've always approached like life and my relationships with people according to who I am to them, and never considered like what they are to me, or like what I receive, because I'm not a selfish person. So I always think of what can I do to make somebody else's life better. But God he's been dealing with me on like, what about other people? Like what does it, like who, like how they say, who sent you? Like like who sent you? And so now like I'm just starting to realize like my connections with people, and not that I'm a selfish person or that I have a hidden agenda, but I do want to know like what's the purpose in your connection with me? And so that's why I am.
Wow. The process. She realized in the process, she always knows she's a mother. She always knows she's a daughter. She always walked in leadership. What's the other thing up there? She's definitely a queen, but really realizing that she's a woman. So us being women, and I can also contest that men, that we got to come to a point to realize that we are some broken being. We walk around broken. And the bottom, they put the woman at the bottom because we be superheroes as mothers.
Everything
we be
else.
Superheroes as to our daughters. We be superheroes as leaders. We be superheroes as queens. But when we fully understand who we are and walking into womanhood or walking into manhood, we realize that we're imperfect beings, and that we're gonna make some mistakes. We're gonna fall down. We're gonna fall short. We're gonna grieve relationships. We're gonna grieve financial ships. We're gonna grieve material things. We're gonna go through this process. But as a woman, when you find yourself realizing you've gone through that process, and now I can stand up as a woman, or I can stand up as a man and say, listen, I've gone through all of that, what everybody else made me to be, this superhero, this super mom, this super dad. And now guess what? I'm just a woman. I'm just the woman who God made me. I'm just the man who God made me. And I got some issues, right? And with those issues, this is where we can contest and say, hey, sis, it's time to heal. You've gone through the process. You've gone through the preparation. You've gone through all those steps. Now let's come together, right? Collectively, in a collaboration, not in comparison, not competing, right? Because we got a lot of comparisons and competing out here. But and I could contest to this 9 years later, where I've seen you a pillar in the community, right? I've seen you operate in so many different capacities and wearing so many different hats. Now, 9 years later, what could you say to the people who are out here? They don't get the collaboration piece. They don't get that piece of unity in the community, but they're still trying to be separate, trying to do things on their own versus, hey sis, if we come together, hey bro, if we come together, it'll better and it'll be more powerful than anything. We can make more of an impact than versus me trying to be selfish and do it by myself.
Yeah.
If you could tell someone out there going through all what you've gone through, and I could say you've been a great friend, a great sister, you never wavered with our relationship, right? But if you could talk to somebody else out there in the process of all those things that you've been, and now really realizing I'm a woman first. I'm a woman first. I'm a human being first, and I bleed just like everybody else bleed. I have flesh just like everybody else has flesh.
Yeah.
But getting to that point in that part of the process, doing collaborative things over competing, what could you tell your sister or your brother or the kings and queens out there? How did you come to that process to know, you know what, I'm a collectively build with people, because it takes a village?
Yeah. So like for me, like I'm a servant, so like I'm used to, like, I think a lot of times, sometimes we think just maybe like when we have a vision and thinking like we have to see this through, because I'm the same way, but I also understand the importance of collaboration. And when you have a common goal, I think it's just like what fuels the fire, or what ignites that fire inside of you. And if your purpose is to serve people, or if it's to have an impact in community, how do you build community if you're not building community together? Because my bishop said a long time ago, you're going to reach who you reach, and I'm going to reach who I'm going to reach. But imagine when we come together and you're reaching these people, I'm reaching these people, and we put together like a community event or a space or whatever, and collectively we bring these people that may need to hear what you have to say, but they may not have necessarily heard it if it was, if we didn't collaborate. So it's just really important to just like, it's not about who gets credit for what, but it's truly about building not only community but building kingdom.
That's good.
Yeah. So just building kingdom, and just realizing like the ultimate goal is to empower people, is to inspire community. And how do we do that? Because sometimes even with our family, even with our kids, even sometimes with our friends, like sometimes it takes somebody else to say the same thing. You may have heard me say it, but when it comes from somebody else from a different perspective or just a different point of view, sometimes we receive it from someone else or somewhere else, and I could be like, sis, I just said it, or we just had that conversation. But God will always send confirmation. And so the more that we build, like we build brick by brick, and so you bring to the table what you bring, and then this person brings what they bring, and collectively we just have a greater impact, and we're able to reach more people.
Wow. Sis said we build brick by brick. So if you bring your brick or bricks, and I bring my brick or bricks, and my brother bring his brick or bricks, before you know it, we got a whole mansion built, right?
Yeah.
Everybody got a room in the mansion. Everybody got a seat at the table. Everybody got a seat in the kingdom. But if we continue to walk around with the mentality of I eat and I'm going to eat just me and mine, versus, hey, sis, come on. If I pull you up, you pull me up. Hey, bro, come on. If I pull you up, you pull me up. Then guess what? We all go up. And that's the mission.
Yeah.
Of sis, it's time to heal. Bruh, it's time to heal, because I feel it.
Yeah.
I feel it. I am my brother's keepers. Like,
Right.
come on, bruh, it's time to heal. So stay tuned for that. See, God, see how God be doing what he do. But I see what God is doing. And so, sis, it's time to heal means, come on. Yeah. Let's pull it together in this thing. Come on, let's we in the business of coming by scooping somebody up. And it's your time to get scooped up. And if you're ready to get scooped up, listen, I triple double dare you to meet us next Sunday, August the 31st. Where we meeting at?
It's at BTW Theater, 170 East Thomas Street in Rocky Mount. Get your tickets. There it is. No, it's not. But yeah, so get your tickets. It's Yeah, it's Eventbrite. It's on Eventbrite, but it's sis. It's time to heal. Eventbrite.com. Get your tickets, and truly, matter of fact, we're giving away tickets today.
Yes.
So we're gonna do engage. Ask questions, Fonte. If it's any questions, just let us know. But yeah, we're giving away tickets. I feel like so I have Cloud9 Community Outreach, so we're going to give a ticket away from Cloud9 Community Outreach. We'll be giving away a ticket from I Am Ruth Incorporated. Both are nonprofit organizations that I'm a part of. You giving away?
We're giving away a ticket from Lil Lil Laugh Outreach, and we're also giving away a ticket from Real Talk with Shenita. So yes, we're and all together. That's what, four tickets.
Yeah.
So yes, you got to be on live in order to get these tickets for the giveaway. So make sure you tap in. I'm currently not tap into Fonte Live's page on Facebook.
We can't see.
We can't see
nothing.
Okay, Fonte got a couple of questions. Come on. Okay.
It's a pen. Put a pen in it. Yeah.
Okay.
Are men allowed? Definitely.
Yes.
Like, so this is a space for healing. So if there's anything, like, I'm telling you, like, I didn't even like scratch the surface of like, it is so, when I say I've been so intentional about the planning, because I want people to walk away healed. I want people to walk away whole. I want people to be empowered to continue to press their way regardless of what obstacles they face. And so it's not just for women. Men, you are welcome. This is an event for healing. It's a space for healing. So our speakers for that day, we have Pastor Darlene Britt. She joined me at Lyles Media Group for her story. So we have Pastor Darlene Britt. She's a gem. I love Pastor Britt. But yeah, so we have Pastor Britt who will be speaking on healing the mind. So healing in your mind, mental health. That's like mental health awareness. And so that is a thing. And sometimes we battle. Listen, sometimes the biggest battle is the battle in our minds. And so sometimes, that can be a challenge. And so Pastor Britt will be speaking about healing in the mind. Now, which angle she coming from, I don't know. But I'm excited to hear what she has to say. And then my second speaker for that day is none other than Shenita Scott.
Woo, 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 woo. She in the building.
Yeah, so Pastor Shenita Scott will be speaking at the Sis It's Time to Heal brunch, and Shenita will be speaking about healing in the body. And I don't know what angle she coming from, but I can tell you it's gonna be good. And then my third brunch speaker is Pastor Nicole Ferguson coming from. Listen, this woman is joining us from Atlanta, Georgia. Like, I had to get her here. She is the 40-day prayer warrior. She is Shenita's spiritual twin. They are like,
yes,
both are a ball of fire. So you do not want to miss it. We also have Dr. Latoya Payton. She'll be there to share her story. So we will have her as our Her Story speaker. And then Cousins. If you ever watched Her Story Cousins, we have the Cousins will be in the building that day. And so we'll have a panel discussion. Like, it is loaded with information, inspiration, but like more than anything, like, you're going to walk away inspired. And like, if you don't get the healing there, you definitely be on your way to the healing journey. But we're claiming healing today.
Yes.
I want to say this. Now, you the Bible scholar.
I am not a Bible scholar. Okay,
she the Bible scholar.
I freestyle in the Bible. You give me a stretcher and I go with it. I preach, pray, and prophesy. Here you crying.
Not crying. But yeah. So something that stood out to me was the woman with the issue of blood, right? And there are other scriptures in the Bible that says, like, in that moment. So with the woman with the issue of blood, like, she had to get to where God was. Like, she had to get there. And she said if I could just touch the hem of his garment. So sometimes you just got to get in the room.
Yeah.
So she knew that, like, she heard that he was going to be there. Like, listen, y'all just heard that we about to have this conference. You just heard that healing is going to take place. Sometimes you just got to get in the room.
Yeah.
Man, woman, boy, girl, all, like, everybody's welcome. If you need something from God, like, you just heard that we're going to have this event. You just heard that healing is going to take place. Get in the room. God told me, like, tell them, get in the room. You just got to be in the room. You ain't got to sit at the front. Just being present. Just getting what you need. But in the Bible, it says that in some cases, and like with the woman with the issue of blood, she heard that he was going to be there. And she thought. So it goes back to the mind and healing in the mind, because sometimes you just have to make up your mind that you're healed. Like the heartbreak, it hurt. But when I made up in my mind that I was going to walk away, I was healed from it. It was like something shifted in me, like, girl, like, do you know who you are? Not to say it like that, but like, did you forget who you are?
Yeah.
So like, I grieved this failed relationship. I don't even know why we talking about it, but
because it's time to heal, and somebody out there still stuck on a relationship.
Let me help you, like, for real. So I grieved the connection. I grieved the separation and the disconnect. And in that moment, when I realized who I was, when I realized, like, God had something better for me in that moment. It's not to say I haven't had bad days. I haven't had times where I thought about, dang, like, I really thought that this was it for me. But I know that God had something better and something greater for me. It was in that moment that I realized who I was, that I didn't grieve anymore. Like, I got to a place of acceptance. So healing in the mind and how you think and how you perceive yourself in situations, I mean, it really does matter. But yeah, like the woman with the issue of blood, like, she just heard. And when she, like, reached the hem of his garment, she just felt like once I reached the hem of his garment, like, I'll be healed. She had that belief. And so sometimes you have to believe. So it's not about, we're going to say and we're going to share a lot of stuff that day, but ultimately, like, you have to make the decision to show up. You're going to have to, even if you don't show up, because I know we got some people all over, like, we literally have people all over, like, the U.S. and other countries that follow Real Talk with Shenita and Her Story. So even if you can't get in the room, what I would say to you is, if you are struggling with a situation with heartbreak or even illness, if you're struggling with depression or anxiety, finances, whatever it is you're struggling with, you got to make up your mind. Like, listen, like, making up your mind and the financial piece, you just got to trust God. In all things, you got to trust God. So you got to make up your mind that if the bills continue to roll in and you don't have the money, you still going to trust God. It's a mind thing. It's how we think, and it's how we perceive situations. But yeah.
But yeah, my girl said, make up your mind what you gonna do.
Make up your mind.
And to the brother who asked, stay tuned. October is coming. I'm putting it on out there in the atmosphere, okay? Brother Daryl Strickland. Come on, listen. I am my brother's keeper. Bro, it's time to heal brunch coming third Sunday in September.
Yes.
Putting it out there.
Yeah.
What it do, Sunday Biz? Let's go. It's already here.
And listen, I might overstep a little bit, but listen, bro, y'all are definitely welcome. Like I said, everybody's welcome. But listen, buy a ticket for your wife, for your fiance, for your girlfriend.
Yeah.
Because this is a space that, like, it's sisterhood, it's women's empowerment. And yeah, they need to be in the room, because the same way, like, women, we have things that we need to heal from. You know, men have things they need to heal from. And so I'm excited about, bro. The bro brunch.
The bro brunch is
The bro
coming.
brunch. I'm excited about it.
Get ready, Fonte Lyles. Get ready, Sunny Biz. Get ready, Carter Ray Carter. Get ready, Robert
Derek
McBride.
Strickland.
Derek Strickland. Get ready, LaKendrick Fobbs. Get ready,
Yeah.
Reginald Scott. Get ready, who I'm missing, Terry Ruffin. Get
Yeah.
ready,
Carolina Carter.
I call Carolina
you
Carter
did.
name out. Get ready,
All our brothers.
all our brothers,
To
all
all
y'all,
our brothers.
get ready. Yeah, get
Yeah.
ready, because it's about Pastor Troy Suggs. Get ready. It's
Yeah,
getting ready to
definitely.
go down. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. October 3rd, Sunday. Y'all meet us there. I had to put that little plug in real
Go
quick.
ahead. Go
Uh-huh.
ahead. Do your thing. But yeah, so we're just excited. I'm excited about I'm just excited about what God's gonna do. Like I know that it's gonna be a mighty move. Yeah, so I'm just excited about that.
She's excited. I'm excited to be one of the speakers, y'all. I'm excited to talk about, not just to talk about it, talk about an experience, to live the experience. I'm living in the moment of, sis, it's time to heal in your body. You know, every day I wake up, those of you who know, those of you who don't know, TikTok followers, or any other followers that are just now tuning in to follow me, I have walked, I don't say battle, I don't say survived, I don't say thrive. I've battled, I've survived it, I've thrived in it. Now I'm walking in lupus freedom. Now I'm walking in liver disease, not only one liver disease, but 2 liver diseases. I'm walking in that freedom of 22 years. And so every day I could get up and say it's a struggle. Every day I could get up and complain. Every day I could get up and moan and groan and gripe about where I am. I don't look like what my body feels like. I don't look like what I go through. Why? Because it's a choice. Sis said it. It's a thought pattern in my mind and my heart. My thinking is I'm hearing God, and he says I am healed. All I got to do is call on that thing. I am blessed. All I got to do is call on that thing. If I could just touch the hem of his garment. Well, I can't touch him, but I'm touching my faith, my belief, my testament. And so for me, healing looks different. Healing in the body means I got to keep my body cleansed. Healing in the body means I got to eat what the right things that I need to eat. Healing in the body means I got to go in and do the work. Doing the work means I got to get up and exercise even when I don't feel like it. Even when my bones with rheumatoid arthritis is trying to keep me in a place. I got to move. That's what healing in the body looks like or feels like. It's a healing. But if you're not in the place spiritually or in the place mentally, if you're not there with your mind, then you'll never be able to get there with your body. For once you get there with your body, then we're already in tune because the Holy Spirit resides on the inside of us. But as we move out the way and allow God to come in the way, that's how you healed in your body. And I ain't gonna go in any more further because y'all just come. Stay tuned. Next Sunday, September the
August 31st.
August 31st. I'm already in September because 9th month means birthing, baby. And I'm telling you, God is birthing something new as we leave out of the 8th month, which is new beginning, and going into the birthing season. But if I could share with you about healing in the body, make up your mind, make up a decision today. To those of you that are on the airways that are listening to us today, make a cautious decision on today to change you, not nobody else. Our problem is we seeking to change others. We can't be healed, sis. Why? Because we trying to change our husband. We can't be healed, sis. Why? Because we trying to change our significant other. We can't be healed, sis. Why? Because we trying to change our kids. I've been stuck in that place for a long time, but every day I die to self with my kids. I ain't trying to heal no man. I ain't trying to heal no parents. I ain't trying to heal my kids. I got one little booger, but guess what? She my mini me, right? And so when I look at my youngest baby, and I say that and I put it out there because I like the enemy to know, yet she's still blessed, she's still prosperous. But when I look at her, I see my younger self.
Yeah.
So I said it on the way here when I did my live. It's some things that I'm truly fully not healed from.
Right.
But every day I die to self and allow God to heal me in my mind for that. And every day I wake up reaching for the garment, reaching for the hem. Every day I wake up to touch God. I can't physically touch him, but every day he allows me to wake up and open my eyes on this side of glory. I know that he gave me another day to get it right. So sis, it's time to heal. Sis, it's time to come together in unity in the community, and let's come together and support one another, not tear each other down, not be in competition with one another, but it's time for unity in the community and collaboration. So sis, I thank you for allowing me to even choosing me, to be on Sis, It's Time to Heal Brunch, to be a speaker and to talk about how you get healed in your body. A lot of people think it's so many ways that you can do this, but you definitely got to be grounded spiritually. Because if you don't, going through sickness, going through disease, going through all of that stuff, and can I say this before I leave? A lot of us find ourselves in the sickness or disease because we've allowed other things that we can't control to take over in our mind, and it begins to deteriorate our body. It begins to deteriorate our lungs, our liver, our kidneys. We begin to have heart attacks. That heartache turns into a heart attack. Ooh. That heartache turns into a stroke. That need to not be able to lose control turns into panic and anxiety and stress. And before you know it, don't you know that our body is going to deteriorate the older we get? Don't you know that we lose vitamins, we lose insulin, we lose all this stuff. When we're born with all this stuff, and it comes and it grows over time. But as you get older, you lose these things. And so if I could share with somebody out here, don't allow another day to go by that you worrying about people, places, and things that you can't change. Come on, we got to come out of that mindset.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Yeah.
Listen, y'all just meet us next week. No, but seriously though, you said a lot, and you speak truth. Because I'm one of those people, like, I like to think that I have some type of control and grip on life and things, and but truly those things will impact and can impact your health. So just about perspective and how we view situations, how we navigate situations, because even with, like you said, with the healing piece about, and what I think that, like, when it came to like the speaking piece, and God gave me mind, body, and spirit, and the reason that you have the topic of body is because I know you walk in it. So your perspective is different, and the perspective of like the mindset, and how even if the doctor's report says one thing, you believe another thing, and it's just how the mindset and perception, and then how we navigate life, how you navigate life, and girl, hats off to you, like, so that's it. But listen, I'm excited about next week. I'm excited about life. Like, life is good. It's not perfect, but it's good. And just changing perspective, change how you view things, how you view situations, and like how you respond.
Do you got $1 million?
I don't. I do not.
You don't got no $1 million. Do you got a lot of money in your bank account?
Girl.
I mean, I know we blessed and highly favored. I'm putting something out there because you just made a point. You said you're happy about life.
Yeah.
But it ain't about the money that's in your pocket.
Nah, I ain't got no money.
we rich and we blessed in the spirit,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, definitely.
But I said that because some of the most richest people or wealthy people are miserable. Mm-hmm. But to contest that money is not leading you, that none of those material things are not leading you, but it's the glory of God and the joy of the Lord that you have that's leading you. Ain't no man making you feel happy. No woman making you feel happy. No great grand in gesture or job. But it's just the enjoyment of life.
Yeah. And I'm telling you, when y'all find peace, like, seriously, like, that truly does surpass all understanding. Because, like, if you don't have that type of peace, then you wouldn't understand, like, dang, like, like you said, you don't have all the money, you don't have lots of money, you don't have material things, you don't have a man. Like, listen, I'm single, but it's okay.
Me too. It's okay though.
It's okay. And so joy doesn't come. I don't find joy in those things, but it's the peace of God that I know that God has me exactly where I'm supposed to be. And sometimes, like, when you don't understand it, now I get how it surpasses all understanding, because there's something about the peace of God that I can't explain. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like, and sometimes maybe y'all can relate, but I feel like my life should look differently. And if it was my plan, my life probably would be different, or it would look differently. But God's plans are greater than anything I could think or imagine for myself. And so I find peace in knowing that God has a plan for me. Like, I'm that special. Weren't you just talking about before before he formed us in our mother's womb. He
Oh yeah,
already knew.
yeah. Jeremiah 1:4 and 5. He said, I knew
already-
you before I formed you.
Yeah.
He said,
the
before
Bible scholar.
you were born. He said that I set you apart.
Right.
And then he said, I ordained you as a prophet of the nation. So ain't nobody else got to tell us that. We already know who we are and what we walk in. But he already knew us. He knew what was gonna happen, how it was gonna happen. But it took you going through your pitfall. It took you going down. It took you being in a place of solitude. It took you being in a place of complacent and just detaching yourself from people, places, and things to really realize this thing about nobody else. This is solely about Katrice. This is solely about Shenita. I remember times when I was going through and I called you. I'm like, and then to turn around and be able to, you were there for me, and then I turn around and be there for you. That's what sisterhood looks like. That's what brotherhood looks like. True, authentic sisterhood and brotherhood. That's what it looks like. You know what I'm saying? And so for us to be able to have gone through that, I just see that history made, right? For us to have gone through that, I just love, like, I look right over there and it said history made, right? On the wall. And for us to have gone through that, I'm looking at history has been made, right? His story, good God Almighty, my. His story has been made. Why? Because we had to go through the storm. We had to be in the fire, but we did not come out smelling like smoke. I don't look like smoke. Sis don't look like smoke. Matter of fact, we look darn good to be up in our 40s. Me latter 40s, you know what I'm saying? She halfway mark, right? But even in that, we don't look like what we've gone through.
Yeah.
And so God has made history with you and I. Today marks history. Why? Because now we can sit and tell our story of how we overcame. I never thought I would overcome. I never thought I would be in a place of being by myself. Can I be real? Being by myself, sis. Come on. Taking time out. I could date. I look darn good. I could date. I could do. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I chose in this last 3-4 years to say, you know what, Shenita? Now it's time to focus on you. You know, do I desire? Yeah, my king is out there waiting on me. God is preparing him. Preparing him. It's preparation.
Yeah.
It's in
that
the
preparation.
midst. That preparation piece. But I'm not going to fast forward the process.
Right.
And I think that's what our problem is. We
wanna
try
wait.
to fast forward the process and we don't want to be by ourselves. But when you be by yourself and allow God to prune you, good God Almighty, pruning means he's going through, he's taking something, he's shaping you, he's getting rid of all that other stuff. Sis, bruh, it's time to be pruned. Come on, if you have not found a healthy relationship or you have not found yourself in a healthy relationship, it is time to step back and allow God to prune you. Allow God to do what he need to do to you. So when your helpmate does come, queens, when your king do come to find you, because it said a man that findeth a wife findeth a good thing. Come on, you know what you want. My brother can stand here and contest about that. You know what you want. You know how God does it.
Yeah.
So when it's that type, and then we come back and be like, oh God. Because I truly believe I'm going to stand at my wedding and my life story, what God has shown me, those going to be my vows, right? And I believe that God is in the business of doing just what he said, right? Because he knew who we was before we were born, before we were formed. He ordained us. He set us apart. And he said that we're the chosen one. So to the brother or sister out there who you've been downing yourself, you've been going through depression, you've been going through stress. Listen, sis, it's time to heal. Bro, it's time to heal. Get up from that seat. Get up from that place of Debbie downing yourself. Come on, we always want to point the finger at everybody else. But I triple double dare you on today. Point that finger back at you and say, God, it's me. What can I do from this point forward? And if you don't know what to do, you in the city of Rocky Mount or you close by, you in the state of Georgia or Atlanta or wherever you at, and you want to fly in, come on in next week to Sis It's Time to Heal Brunch. Brothers, you are welcome. Come on in and support your sisters, and we will be right there to help you. And I truly believe, like Sister said, there is going to be some healing, some set freeing, and some delivering in that place on next week.
Yes. Clock that
tea. Clock that tea. Sis, hype me up.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Never mind.
Okay.
We got to practice. You don't do right. You gotta be like, you got to eat.
Oh, eat it.
Yeah, you said all that. You got to eat. Come on.
Eat.
Oh, my God.
Y'all gotta love us,
crazy.
y'all. Her story with Katrice J. And Real Talk with Shenita. This is what we do, man. Y'all gotta love us.
Oh my
We
God.
live a balanced life, man. Balance, okay? Catch us on the beach. We're gonna be dancing. And then we'll come back and preach, pray, and prophesize to you. I know I just said that. I want to go back to the beach, but that's all. Okay. Go ahead.
All right, so we're going to check for questions, comments. We want to give away some tickets to the brunch. And you want to talk about season 2, because season 2 we got we're kicking off season 2 of Real Talk with Shenita and Her Story with Katrice, and yeah.
Yes, so season 2 of Real Talk with Shenita and Her Story, His Story with Katrice. You can't forget about the brothers.
Yes.
Her Story, His Story with Katrice. We are now taking candidates, y'all. If y'all want to come be on our show live via Facebook, via YouTube, via TikTok, listen, come on, y'all. We just talk about everything. It is called From Then to Now. We want you to come on, share your testimony, share your story. If you have a business that you want to come on and do some highlight for your business to put it out there in the community, that's what we do. Unity and community. We come on and we share our stories. We just talk about everyday life. We talk about life. We talk about where we at now, where we came from, because we all got a story to tell, right?
That's right.
Sis?
Yeah.
And so to the men, we got his story, her story. To the women, we got her story, and we just real talking it. That's how we combine it. It's no perspective of person, but listen, we are shooting for season 2. Now it's gonna be live. We are doing season 2 now. So if you would love to come join us, kick it with your favorite twins, Danny and Arnold. If you would like to come kick it with us, listen, please hit me up in my inbox, hit Katrice up in her inbox, or you can reach out to our brother Fonte Lyles or at Lyles Media Group Studio. Y'all, we in the building, just doing what we do. Have you ever had a dream come true?
I live a dream, like, yeah.
Every day?
Yeah. It's
Like,
so many things.
So many?
So many things.
So this is my dream. Like, we talked about this.
Yeah.
We wrote this thing down. And here we are, 9-10 years later. We sitting in the studio and want nobody but the grace of God. We said last year we were going to step out and be more visible, remember?
Mm-hmm.
And we stepped out and we met our brother, and boom, it's just been on like popcorn since then.
Yeah. And the book club.
Yes.
So, yeah. So if anyone, authors, because we didn't talk about that. So if
Yes.
you've written a book, if you want to come on and talk to us to highlight your book, and we may be starting back up with the community book club reading.
Yes.
And so I'm excited about that. It's such a vibe. So like sis said, hit us up. If you have a book you want to share, you want to highlight your business, if you have a story you want to share, or hey, if you just want to come in and chop it up with us, hey, that's cool too. But yeah, send a message to Shenita or myself, and we'll be happy to have you.
And I can't forget about my brother, y'all. I got to put a plug in for my brother. We in on Sundays. Bruh still on Mondays. He get ready
His
to get
season
started.
2 starting pretty soon.
Season 2 starting pretty soon. Y'all hit up Uncle Sunday Biz. All right.
All right. Well, thank you guys for joining. Hold on. No, we can't do that.
What?
Comments, Fonte, comments. I was about to hop off.
Okay.
Okay. So, share, like, tag, share, make your comments. I'll come on later today to announce the ticket giveaway. So we have 4 tickets we're giving away for the Sis It's Time to Heal brunch. We have tickets courtesy of I Am Ruth Incorporated, Cloud9 Community Outreach, Real Talk with Shenita, and Live, Laugh,
Outreach.
I be doing all of it. I be living, laughing, and loving. Hey, but yeah, all of it. So we'll be back on to share the ticket giveaway. We're giving away 4 tickets to the brunch this afternoon. So make sure, if you are not live right now, make sure you make a comment, drop your comments, and we will go back and we're gonna give away those 4 tickets.
And y'all know I'm the pop-up queen, so we might just pop up later on my Facebook page, or tomorrow we might pop on. So we'll see tonight. But listen, like, tag, share, make sure y'all put y'all information out there. And we just in the community doing what we do.
Mm-hmm.
So tell them again, sis. It's what?
Sis.
Say it like you mean it.
Hold on.
Here.
Yeah. Sis. I'm sorry, y'all yelling in y'all ear. Sis, it is time to heal. Bro, y'all come for the bro brunch in September, but you are definitely welcome to Sis It's Time to Heal, where healing will take place. We have some dynamic speakers, intentional planning about healing. And so I'm excited about that. It will be August the 31st at the BTW Theater in Rocky Mount. That's at 170 East Thomas Street. Grab your tickets. They are available on Eventbrite at sisitstimeToHeal.eventbrite.com.
All righty then.
All right.
So yeah, all right, y'all. Well, that wraps up our first show of season 2. Thank you
One and
guys
two.
for
One, two.
tuning in. Listen,
Season
y'all,
2,
we
episode
appreciate
1.
y'all. Thank y'all. Her story, his story with Katrice J. And Real Talk with Shenita. Y'all, listen, stay tuned. We'll be back.
Peace.
Peace.